Hi, Landon and Logan. How are y'all doing today? Gigi misses y'all a lot. She wants to see you real soon. So, since I can't see you today, I thought maybe I'd read you another book. This book is called Buster Cat Goes Out. So it's about this little kitty cat, this little orange kitty cat right here. Okay, so here we go. Here's Buster again, right there. And we're going to see what Buster is up to. You don't have a cat. You have a doggy, Noah. But a lot of people have cats. So, here's a story about Buster. All right. Buster was a pretty orange cat who lived in a tall building with his friend, Mr. Hugs. Every night, when Mr. Hugs came home from work, he brought Buster's favorite cat food. He scratched Buster in his favorite place, which was right behind his ears. And he played Buster's favorite game, Chase the Mouse. Cats like to chase mice. Buster was always happy when Mr. Hugs was home. So there they were playing catch the mouse. See that little mouse right there? Every morning, Mr. Hugs said, "Goodbye, Buster. Be a good watch cat today." Then Mr. Hugs went out into the hallway. He got into this funny little room and pushed a button, and the doors closed, and Mr. Hugs disappeared. So here's Buster looking out the window. Mr. Hugs goes out, and that's an elevator right there. And he's pushing the button, and he gets on the elevator, and the doors close, and poor Buster's left home all day long by himself. Buster always ran to the window and looked down, and he saw Mr. Hugs walking up the street. But Buster was very bored and very lonely, staying home all day by himself. So one day, he decided to do something about it. See Mr. Hugs walking down the street, and he's watching him leave, and he's all sad. That morning, Mr. Hugs said, "Be a good watch cat today, just as he always did." Then he went out the door, just as he always did. But this time, Buster went too. Look, Buster's sneaking out the door. Buster was so quiet that Mr. Hugs did not even notice him. Buster hid behind the umbrella stand right here. See him hiding? Mr. Hugs got into the little room and went down, and he did not even know that Buster had come out of the apartment. After a few minutes, the little doors of the little room opened again, and some people got out. Then, just before the doors closed, Buster ran into the elevator. He wanted to go down and walk out in the street like Mr. Hugs did. But there was a problem. The little room did not go down. It went up. Buster wondered what had happened. When the little room stopped, the doors opened, and Buster saw a terrible sight. There in front of him stood a big growling dog. Buster was scared. He growled back, "Wow!" Then the dog showed Buster his big sharp teeth. "Row, row, row!" Luckily for Buster, the doors started to close again. The dog jumped back, and the little room went up. When the doors opened again, there was a father with his little boy. The boy reached out and pulled Buster's tail. "Ouch!" Buster let out a big yowl. Luckily for Buster, the father said, "Be nice to the kitty." The boy let go of his tail, and the doors closed again, and it went up again. When the doors opened this time, Buster saw a big, mean man with a broom. "Scat, cat," said the man as he tried to sweep Buster away. "Meow!" Buster was mad. He would have scratched the man with the broom, but the doors closed too fast. The little room went up again. It went up, up, up. When the doors finally opened again, Buster looked out. All around there were green trees. Buster looked up, and there was a blue sky. And straight ahead was a lady painting a picture. The lady smiled at Buster. He liked her right away. Buster climbed a tree halfway to the top. The lady thought that was wonderful. "What a strong little cat you are," she said. So Buster kept climbing higher, all the way to the top. And the lady said, "Oh no, that's too high." Buster looked down for a minute, and he was a little scared. But then he found a good way to get down. And the lady said, "Aren't you smart?" So he jumped from the tree onto the rooftop here, and then he jumped down onto a wall. And she said, "Aren't you smart?" Buster found something square made of bricks. He wondered what it was, so he poked his head down inside to find out. It was a chimney, and it had a fire going on, so see the smoke coming out? When he came out, he had a dirty face, all soot all over his face. And the lady thought that he was a new gray cat, had come to visit. Then Buster cleaned himself off like cats do. They licked their paws, and he got all clean. And the lady said, "Oh, it is you after all." There are so many things to do that Buster did not feel lonely at all, or bored, not even for 1 minute all day long. At last the lady put away her painting things. She and Buster went into the little room again, the elevator. This time it went down, down, down. When the doors opened this time, there was Mr. Hugs, just coming home from work. "Buster," said Mr. Hugs, "how did you get here?" "He came to visit me on the rooftop today," said the lady. "He was good company." From then on, Buster was happy day and night. He stayed with Mr. Hugs at night, and he visited the lady during the day. And everyone had beautiful paintings of Buster to enjoy. She was an artist, so see, she painted some pictures of Buster. And everybody who came to visit her pictures got to see Buster's picture, and Buster was there too. Did you like that story about Buster? I think it was kind of cute about how he had run into so many problems during the day and how he had to handle them. Sometimes we have to do that when we have problems. We have to figure out an answer and how we're going to deal with it. So that's what Buster did, and he ended up having a really good time that day. Hope you liked the story. Love you so much, and I'll see you again soon. Bye.